Nobody beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
This is Coach Mike Montgomery. One of the great things about coaching at Cal is Nations. They've been a local tradition since 1952, serving up giant hamburgers, homemade pies, huge breakfasts, and more. If you like lots of great tasting, freshly prepared food at reasonable prices, you'll love Nations. 26 locations throughout the East Bay and beyond, including the new Sacramento area Nations in Citrus Heights. When you've got a bear of an appetite, it's got to be Nations.
Nobody.
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 Nobody beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
Starting the second half for California. Brandon Smith, Jorge Gutierrez, Alan Crabb, Harper Camp, Richard Solomon. For McNeese State, Jeremy Mitchell, Patrick Richard, Dante Cannon, Daniel Richard, and Rudy Turner. 28-26 Cal. Bears from right to left in the second half in the home whites. Little 1-3-1 zone look here from McNeese to start the second half. Camp goes out here midcourt to Gutierrez. Jorge right side with the ball. Bounce pass across left side, Smith. Bounce pass left corner to Crabb. Moves up to the left wing, 20 to shoot. Camp steps out left side. Harper penetrates into the key, right wing Crabb. To his left, around Patrick Richard, left corner Smith. At the top, Gutierrez. Right wing Crabb drives, right of the key. Pull up, 10-footer, trying to bank it. Too strong, and a foul going for the rebound. They're calling it against McNeese State. And Daniel Richard for a hold of Richard Solomon underneath.
Yeah, you had to hold your breath a little bit there because when the call was made, he pointed to the other end instead of, keeping the ball where it is.
Baseline left, Gutierrez will play it in. We're 30 seconds into the second half. Left corner, Jorge off the inbound. Open three is long, but Solomon rebounds down low right. Kick out to Camp right corner. Right wing Smith steps into the arc. Right corner Camp. To his left, and a blocking call at the free throw line is Patrick Richard. Tried to slide in front of Harper. He draws the block, or he picks up the block. His second foul and the second on McNeese here in the second half. 28-26 California. Bears trailed for the majority of the first half, and McNeese led by as many as 8 in the first half.
Jorge doing it all tonight. He's now become a moppet. He's out there with a little duster, mops up a little wet spot on the court, and returns it to its rightful place because apparently
the ball boy's still at halftime, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Chewing on a hot dog, ruminating about the first half, I think.
Could be, or maybe having a Chris Ratstetter pretzel.
Gutierrez baseline right to inbound, lobs up top to Smith. Left wing Crabb. Allen to his right, into the key. Feeds a cutting Gutierrez. Down low right, lays it off the window as the Bears knife through the 1-3-1 zone. 30-26, Cal's largest lead here 50 seconds into the second half. Cross midcourt against the man-to-man. Left side, Dante Cannon. To the top, Turner back to the basket for McNeese. Pressured by Camp, dribbles away, runs into his own man Mitchell, then hands the ball off to Cannon at the center circle. Cannon, who leads McNeese with 10. Moves into Gutierrez, pull up, left elbow off the dribble, too strong. Solomon lost the rebound, right to Cannon, who picks it up, missed a lay, and then Turner lost in the lane. It's loose. Solomon has it ahead for Smith. Up the right side, Brandon 2-on-2, drives in, down low right, has a shot blocked from behind by Mitchell, and the Bears, though, control it. Gutierrez left side, pass for Solomon, goes on through to the left side, diving to the floor, and a timeout is called, as with the ball for McNeese State is Patrick Richard. And they take a timeout. We will as well. 18:28 to play. 30-26 Cal on the Cal IMG Sports Network.
33 years ago, we had a simple idea. Make the best vehicles in America, and once a year offer them with special savings. Today, it's a phenomenon. Toyotathon is back. Now's the time to get an incredible deal on the Toyota you've been waiting for. Toyotathon's the one place you'll see the reinvented 2012 Camry with higher rated MPG, 10 standard airbags, and an average MSRP lower than last year's model. No wonder it received a 2012 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com award for best resale value. And while you're there, see the newest member of the Prius family, the Prius V, with more cargo volume than 80% of small SUVs. Others have tried to copy it, But in the end, there's only one, Toyotathon. The biggest and best sales event of the year is going on now. Hurry to your Toyota dealer today. Vehicles projected resale value specific to 2012 model year. For more information, visit KellyBlueBooksKBB.com. Kelly Blue Book is a registered trademark of Kelly Blue Book Company Incorporated. Cargo volume claim based on manufacturer's data for cargo volume behind second row seats. MY 2011 small SUV segment.
Authentic fans know where to find out about their favorite teams. Sportsnet Central on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. The largest sports staff in the Bay Area covers only our local teams. And Ray Ratto, Matt Mayoko, Paul Gutierrez, Kevin Kurz, and Matt Steinmetz are your 24/7 source to go way, way inside local sports on the web or on your mobile device. Go deep with Sportsnet Central. Nightly at 6 and 10:30 on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area and 24/7 on csnbayarea.com. Comcast Sportsnet. Authentic Bay Area sports.
Today's game brought to you in part by State Farm Insurance. All season long, State Farm is a proud sponsor of Cal basketball. 18:28 remaining. California leading McNeese State 30-26. And the backcourt off the inbound, Dante Cannon gets it with token pressure from Gutierrez. Up the right side, Cannon racing into the front court. At the top, Mitchell swings it left, stepping out for a fadeaway three that's no good is Patrick Richard. The rebound cleared by Cal, and then a foul on McNeese State going for the rebound, and it's Daniel Richard is third. And had some words with Jorge Gutierrez after that little scrum going for the loose ball. And it's the third team foul against McNeese here in the second half.
He needs to read the scouting report a little bit better. You don't argue with Jorge. You don't get into that one.
Again, the 1-3-1 look from McNeese. At the top, Smith. Off to the right of the top, Crab. Foul line, can't, kicks it out to Smith. Pump fake left side. Crab at the top. Around Mitchell, into the key. Hangs in the air from left to right. His 8-foot push shot. It's good, and it's 32-26 Cal.
Yeah, now the Bears are starting to get inside the zone defense. They're not settling for just the threes.
Largest lead for Cal. Patrick Richard at the top. Lob over the top inside. Turner is fouled. Missed the shot, but he'll shoot a pair. 2:15 gone by here in the second half. And the first against Camp, and it's Cal's first of the second half. And Rudy Turner, 3 of 5 at the line this season, will shoot 2.
Yeah, he looks like the poor man's version of Joshua Smith down at UCLA. He's probably maybe 15 pounds lighter than Smith is.
I think 15 is being generous.
And a couple of biscuits.
First shot by Turner is in.
Nice touch, though.
Turner with 5 points tonight. He averaged better than 10 a game. He was a 3-year starter at Louisiana Monroe and then transferred left when the coach Orlando Early was fired at Louisiana Monroe and transferred to the alma mater of his uncle, Joe Dumars, McNeese State. Sub for the Cowboys, DeSherrick Guidry is in, replacing Daniel Richard. 32-27 Cal. One more coming on the way, and Turner hits both. Cal by 4, full court pressure from the Cowboys. In the backcourt right side, Smith lobs it for Camp. 3-on-2 if the Bears want to push it. They don't. They'll settle in the half court. Gutierrez left side. Smith at the top. Outside right, Crab. Fires a 3. Good, Alan Crab. Allen with 14 now. 35-28 California. Largest lead, 17.5 to play. Up the right sideline, Cannon. Against Gutierrez. Picks it up, spins, shovels it to Jeremy Mitchell out near midcourt. At the top, Guidry gives it back left side, Mitchell. Around Smith and a hand check on Brandon about 25 feet from the basket left side. First on Smith, the Bears' second of the second half. The Crab beginning to heat up. Allen with his second 3 of the night. Leads the Bears now with 19 made on the year. This is game number 7.
And he has more than half of the team's three-pointers. Coming in tonight, it was exactly half.
Patrick Richard drives in baseline left. Forced out by Crab. To his right, into the key, up and under move. Lean in, throws up a crazy shot as Solomon was there, changed his shot, and Richard pulls down the rebound off the backboard. Gutierrez headmans. Up the right side, Crab. Right wing Gutierrez dribbles toward the top, and an illegal screen set by Solomon trying to free up Gutierrez. First on Solomon, the Bears' third of the second half.
Yeah, he tried to roll before he set the solid screen, and so they called him.
Full court pressure on Cannon, who takes the inbound right sideline from Gutierrez. Jogs it across the timeline. Cal by 7. At the center circle, Mitchell swings it left. Guidry with the ball. Hands it off to Patrick Richard. Turns the corner up top. Inside for Turner down the right. Takes the body from Camp. Coming over to help out. Solomon blocks the shot and clears it. Smith down the center. Leads Gutierrez to the left side of the basket. Glides in and one. Jorge hacked in the act. Cutting in from the left wing. Going left to right. Using the window. Foul against Cannon, his second.
And give credit to Richard Solomon. He got the emphatic block. It was like the old Celtic days. Bill Russell gets the block, and at the other end, KC and the rest of the boys score.
32nd timeout taken by McNeese State and by Dave Simmons with 16:26 to play, and Cal has opened up a 9-point lead, their largest. Again, 16:26 remaining, and Gutierrez and Crabb have combined for 30 of Cal's 37.
Yeah, they've definitely had been the most aggressive players for the Bears at the offensive end, and now getting opportunities in transition. They've gotten inside the zone. So that's the beauty of this Cal team, Roxy, is that you don't have to have everybody on the same high cylinder pace every game. You got a couple of guys that can carry you for stretches where everybody else is struggling a little. Tonight, Justin Cobbs is struggling. Harper hasn't had many touches. He only had 3 shots. So multiple options at the offensive end certainly makes it difficult for the opposing teams to keep pace.
One coming for Gutierrez after the made basket. Free throw rattles around and goes. 38-28 Cal, 16:20 to play. Into the front court, left side. Cannon goes to Guidry out near the center circle. Dante Cannon has it. Pressuring up top, ball stolen away. Crabb goes in, lost the ball going up. Ball was stripped as Crabb comes down hard underneath the basket. Hustling back Kevin Hardy for McNeese State, and Crabb is down on his knees on the baseline as the ball was stripped from him going up. Ball went flying into the crowd, and Allen appears to be all right.
Well, again, that's about the 4th time tonight, Roxy, that McNeese State's been able to deny the Bears what looked like a layup attempt.
Baseline right, a throw in as Crabb gets knocked down on the inbound. And it's Hardy who shoves down Crabb, cutting in right side. Kevin Hardy, the 6'2 freshman from Lake Charles, Louisiana's first. 5 against McNeese, 16:06 remaining.
Tough sequence here for Allen. Twice hard to the floor.
Baseline right, Gutierrez will play it in. Looks like a 2-3 zone from the Cowboys. Off the inbound, ball comes into Smith right wing, Camp at the top. Harper hands off to Smith right side, left side Crabb. At the top, Smith. Goes right wing, Gutierrez, looks to slash in, backs it away. Lobs across court, left wing, Crabb whips it inside. Solomon left block, doubled in the post. Cut off in the baseline, picks it up underneath the basket, tries to go up, shot blocked by Turner, and McNeese comes away with it. Here is Patrick Richard racing up the left side, into the lane, swatted out of bounds by Camp, and it goes to McNeese underneath in a timeout. 15:44 remaining, 38-28 Bears on the Cal IMG Sports Network.
What a state of generosity, look what my agent got for me, just by switching to State Farm. A few hundred unexpected bucks, I couldn't ask for more, but now I've got to figure out what I should use it for. A new bike would be radical, but maybe something practical, like a pet baboon with one robotic arm. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Golden Bears basketball. This is the Cal IMG Sports Network.
Barney & Barney has provided premier insurance, risk management, and employee benefits solutions since 1909. In 2008, Barney & Barney merged with Saylor & Hill Company to form what is now the 29th largest insurance brokerage nationwide. Barney & Barney is a proud sponsor of Cal Athletics. Whether you need a seasoned coach to help navigate changes in employee benefits legislation or a star player with skills to lower insurance costs and reduce risk, Barney & Barney is your team. BarneyandBarney.com. Ensure your success.
Did you know that Hertz rents construction equipment and tools? That's right, Hertz Equipment rents everything from small tools, including chainsaws and drills, to large equipment such as backhoes and forklifts. Need power? Hertz Energy Services offers a wide range of generators ranging from small portable units to large containerized units to meet your power supply needs. Go to HertzEquip.com to find the Bay Area location nearest you, or call Hertz locally at 888-777-2700.
Today's game brought to you in part by Bank of the West. For a personal approach to banking, go West. Bank of the West, proud to be the official bank of Cal Athletics. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, the most dependable auto manufacturer, period. California 38. McNeese State 28. California on a 10. 2-run to start the second half. Lob off the inbound to the top. Front court, Patrick Richard drives in by Crabb in the key. Leans in a strong finish down low right by Patrick Richard of McNeese State. 38-30 Cal.
That is their first field goal of the second half. They are now 1 for 7 from the field.
Bears bring it up. At the top, Smith off to his right. Looks like a 1-2-2 zone now from the Cowboys. Crabb right side, Smith at the top. Jorge drives in from the left. In the lane, floater from 10. Deadens off the heel of the rim and rolls in. Gutierrez with a season-high 19. And it's 40-30 Cal. 15-10 to play. Up the left side, moving middle. Dante Cannon off to the right side and a reach in on Gutierrez. His second. And that's now 4 on Cal here in the second half. David Kravish in for Richard Solomon, who was really active so far tonight for Cal. Kravish, the 6'9" freshman from Lee Summit, Missouri.
Yeah, he's exerted a lot of energy, and that's the area, one area where he needs to improve a little bit, and that's conditioning so he can go a little bit longer.
Cannon, middle of the floor off the inbound. Floats off to his left. Between the circles, Richard to his right. Looks to drive at Crabb to his right. Forced out to the wing. Bounce pass down low right. Turner backs in against Camp. Up in their move. Leans in. Scores it. And a strong finish inside by Rudy Turner.
Yeah, he just overpowered Harper Camp. I mean, Harper's giving away about 50 pounds.
40-32. Smith penetrates in from the top. Right corner. Crabb fires a three. Rattles out. Rebound. Ripped away. Turner took it away from Camp. Then Harper strips it. Picked up by McNeese State and Cannon. Cannon up the right side. 4 on 3. Off to the right corner. Richard. Cross court left corner. Fields a three as an air ball long. And then Turner and Camp go tumbling to the deck. And a foul on Rudy Turner, who tackled Camp inside. Third against Turner. 6 on McNeese. 14:24 remaining. Justin Cobb's in, replacing Brandon Smith.
Well, the Bears have no points from the bench tonight, which is a little surprising. Kravish and Cobbs have been pretty good coming off the bench to give the Bears some offensive spark, but tough first half. A tough matchup for Kravish. You know, sometimes he gets matched up with Turner inside, and in that case, David's giving up, 80 pounds.
2-2-1 pressure from McNeese. Right side in the backcourt, Crabb. Cross for Cobbs, who gets it across the timeline left side. Justin goes left wing, Gutierrez. Penetrates in. At the top, Cobbs. Right side, Crabb. Fires a three. Got it, swish. Crabb with 17. 43-32 Bears. 14 minutes to play.
Penetration from Jorge on the left wing. Top of the key goes to Cobbs, and then just that extra pass over to Allen, who nailed the three in rhythm.
Crabb and Gutierrez have combined for 36 of Cal's 43 tonight. Richard to the top for McNeese. Off to his right. Drives at Crabb. Right baseline up and under move. Cut off by a double team. Pass inside of the cutter in space for DeSherrick Gidry for the bucket. 43-34. Bears push. McNeese gets back. Gutierrez to Camp at the free throw line. Attacks. Nobody cut him off. And an easy lay-in down low right off the window from Harper. 45-34 Cal.
Yeah, and Turner with a little Olay defense there at the free throw line. Harper just went right around him.
It's Dante Cannon to his left. A three at the top of the arc. Straight on. Good by Cannon. Cannon leads McNeese with 13. 45-37 Bears.
Yeah, their two guards are very good players. They can shoot the jump shot.
Across the timeline, Cobbs off to his left. McNeese now has gone into a man-to-man. Camp at the top. Off to his right. Picks it up at the arc. Hands off Gutierrez. Curls into the key. Down left, ball strips going up. And out of bounds, left baseline, last touch by Patrick Richard. It'll stay with California, and 16 on the shot clock. Daniel Richard in, replacing Turner. Baseline left, Gutierrez will play it in here. Cal is led by as many as 11. McNeese led for the majority of the first half. Left wing Cobbs at the top. Kravish hands off to Cobbs. Head of the key to his right. Lobs it left side. 18-footer open. Gutierrez sticks it. And it's 47-37. 21 for Gutierrez. 8th career 20-point game for Jorge, who had 7 last season. Across the timeline, looking to move in Cannon. Right of the key, backs it away, right side. Playing with the ball, off a screen from Richard to the top. Moves in left to the lane. Up and under move, cut off by Gutierrez. Pumping on a 3. Fields moves in. Right side, fadeaway 3. No good from Cannon. Crab rebounds. Outlets Cobbs up the left side. Cobbs and a hand check about 30 feet from the basket. Cannon's 3rd foul. It is the 7th for McNeese State, and Cal will shoot a 1-and-1. They're in the bonus with 12:15 remaining.
And that's the good news. The bad news is the Bears are 3 for 8 at the stripe so far tonight. Very unusual for them.
Cobbs 91% from the line this year. And he's shooting a 1-and-1. He is scoreless tonight. Cal by 10, 12:15 to play. Cobb's first one goes in. He'll earn the bonus. Sub for McNeese State. Jeremy Mitchell back in, replacing Adrian Fields. Cobbs, who had a career-high 22 here against Denver on Saturday. And one more shot here for the Minnesota transfer. Double figures in 4 of the last 5 games. Second one, that's in. Cobbs, by the way, has hit 18 straight free throws. 49-37 Cal. And the Bears have their largest lead with 12:10 to play. Front court left, Mitchell. Moves in at Gutierrez. Right side goes way out there to Cannon. At the top, Patrick Richard steps out, shovels the ball left sideline to Cannon. Over the top of the arc, pick and pop. Now driving is Patrick Richard. Off balance, left baseline, 12-footer is long. Gutierrez, Kravish fight for the rebound, and then hustling and tumbling out of bounds into the McNeese State bench is Patrick Richard looking for the loose ball. It'll be a Cal basketball on the other side of a timeout. 11:48 remaining. Cal starting to take control. They're up 12 on the Cal IMG Sports Network.
Quick. You have to be fast. You have to think fast. You have to work fast. You have to eat fast so you can get back to business fast so you can send out that contract to New York fast. Well, that kind of fast requires logistics. The logistics of a meticulous network that delivers more packages overnight in the U.S. than anyone. That's fast. That's logistics. That's UPS. See other ways UPS can put the power of logistics to work for you at thenewlogistics.com.
At Bank of the West, we know there's something special about where we live. Something that pushes us to keep reimagining what's possible. For example, right now, the greatest movie of the decade is being written by a waiter somewhere in Portland. Right now, in New Mexico, a college professor is developing a prototype for a silent leaf blower. A winemaker in Sonoma just perfected a Cabernet grape soda that will someday be her fortune. While a 16-year-old flipping burgers in Denver works on a menu that will one day win a James Beard Award. And right now, in Iowa, a car that runs on Brussels sprouts is being imagined by a 4th grader who runs from them. You see, there's a spirit in the West that drives us to do more. This spirit is in our customers, our employees, and our DNA. And it's yet another reason to go West. Bank of the West. Member FDIC.
Cal fans, Golden Bear football is going bowling. Find out more about how you can secure seats to Cal's postseason destination by visiting calbears.com/bowl. Cal Athletics donors and football season ticket holders receive special priority and can register as early as Tuesday morning. That's calbears.com/bowl for all your Cal bowl game ticket information. Congratulations to Michael Kendricks, Cal linebacker, on being named the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year. Bears break the pressure, front court right, 2-2-1 look from McNeese State. Cobb's way out top. Bears 49, McNeese State 37. Crab front court left. At the top, Gutierrez moves in. Forced back out by Mitchell. Right side, Cobb's left wing, Jorge. Lines up a 3. Rattles home, and Gutierrez, his second 3. He's got 24. Yeah, 52-37.
Yeah, just a great rhythm. Shooting with a lot more confidence.
In the front court for McNeese, Dante Cannon with the ball, left sideline. At the top, Patrick Richard, right wing Mitchell, who's only got 2 points, averaging 13.5 a game, and a travel on Craig McPherson, the freshman from Baton Rouge, who caught the ball at the top of the key and moved in and took 2 steps before he put it on the deck. Camp gets a breather. Solomon comes back. Cobbs, Gutierrez, Kravish, Solomon for Cal. Turner returns for McNeese State, replacing McPherson. It's Patrick Richard, Cannon, Mitchell, Daniel Richard, and Turner, the starting 5 on the floor for McNeese State. Here is Cobbs across the line. Left wing Crab at the top. Cobbs slings it up right corner. Gutierrez drives in baseline right. Has the ball stripped out of bounds. It goes to Cal underneath. Deflected out by McNeese and Patrick Richard.
You know, when you come to a game and you watch the Bears, if they're playing against the zone defense, watch the player movement as they get ready to be in position to get the shot. They don't wait for the ball to come to them. They're on the move to take the shot.
Cobbs at the top off the inbound. Bounce pass left corner. Crab fires a rainbow 3. Rattles in over a lunging Daniel Richard. Allen with 20 points. His third 20-point game of the year. 55-37 Cal. 10.5 minutes to go, and the Bears have opened up an 18-point margin. Pass inside, Rudy Turner can't handle it. Kravish diving for it on the deck, loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with McNeese State, 21 on the shot clock.
Yeah, and the Bears are now 5 for 11 from downtown. They're shooting 45% for the season, so they're right around that average.
Baseline right, Cannon will trigger. Lobs it into the top, Mitchell. Left to the top, stepping out, Daniel Richard. Lobs it right corner. Mitchell fires a 3, got it, a tough 3, right in front of the McNeese State bench.
That's also only the 4th assist on 17 baskets for McNeese State. So a lot of one-on-one tonight.
McNeese led by Mitchell in 3s this year. That's his 15th. Cobbs the top, 55-40 Cal. At the top to Crab. Straight on, open 3, too strong. Kravish tips the rebound free, controlled by Turner for McNeese. Up the left side for the Cowboys. Dante Cannon driving in from the left. Patrick Richard from left to right in the lane. Fouled in 1, counted. Patrick Richard. Foul against Kravish, his second. Bears 5th. And at the line, it'll be Richard for an and 1. Double figures now in each of McNeese State's 6 games this year. Had 19 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 blocked shots against Sac State Saturday night. Led McNeese State in scoring in each of the last 2 years. Last year, first team All-Southland Conference, averaged 16 a game. Richard, 77% from the line this year, cans the free throw and gets a 3-point play. 55-43 Cal, 6 straight for the Cowboys. Cobbs against pressure in the backcourt. Cobbs to get it across left side. Left wing pressured by Cannon. Bounce pass Kravish at the top. To his left against Richard. Hands it off to Cobbs. Cobbs to his right. Bounce pass Solomon down low right against Turner. Jump hook off the window in over solid post defense from Turner.
Yeah, and he had a good screen coming across the lane from Kravish.
Here's a 3, left corner, good. Jeremy Mitchell as McNeese pushes the ball up the floor. His second 3. 57-46 Bears, 9:15 left. Cobbs jogs it across the timeline. At the top. Kravish hands off to Cobbs. Left side off a screen. Crab, 18-footer, too strong. And the rebound Turner, McNeese State at the free throw line. Plays it back. Cannon will jog it up the left side. Into the front court. Cobbs steps out to pressure. To his right at the top. Forced back out by Cobbs. Now near the center line. Mitchell between the circles. Richard with the ball. Patrick Richard left side. Jeremy Mitchell bounce past Turner. Down left goes middle. Jump hook rolls off. No. And the rebound Gutierrez and Cal. Jorge up the right side. Moves to the center. 1-on-4 will slow it up. At the top, Cobbs holds. Directing traffic in the half court. Inside 8.5 minutes to go. Cobbs off to his right. At the top, Solomon. Bounce pass for Gutierrez, who is held up trying to cut across the lane. And Solomon throws it away. It's a California turnover.
Yeah, a lot of bumping there between Jorge and Mitchell. As Mitchell tagged him a couple of times trying to cut across the lane. Turnover Bears. They're one of their few in the second half.
Here is Cannon up the right side. Trying to get it to single digits on this trip. Right corner, Richard. Moves in at Krabs, spins right of the key, fadeaway, tough 12-footer, too strong, and the rebound, Kravish lost it to Turner inside, stripped out of bounds, last touch by Kravish. It'll go to McNeese State underneath.
Poor David's been all thumbs tonight. He just cannot hold on to the basketball tonight.
Baseline right throw in for the Cowboys. Lob off the inbound, Daniel Richard out at the top. Here is Patrick Richard. To his left, steps back at the arc against Kraft. Crossover dribble, fadeaway three. Left side, good. Oh, boy, what a huge shot by Patrick Richard. 57-49. That's 10 straight by McNeese to cut it down to 8. 7:40 remaining. Cobbs brings it up the left side, penetrates in. Runner foul, push from behind. If that's Turner, that's his fourth. No, they're not calling Turner. They're calling Patrick Richard for his third. 2 free throws for the Bears. Timeout on the floor. 7:35 to play. Cal by 8 on the Cal IMG Sports Network.
Now at Round Table, celebrate classic Italian flavor with the new Parmigiano pizzas. 2 new pizzas with a Parmesan seasoned crust, our famous 3-cheese blend, and your choice of oven-roasted chicken or Italian sausage. Each baked to bubbly perfection and topped with shredded Parmesan cheese and fresh basil. Parmigiano pizzas are available for a limited time only, so get them today. Classic Italian flavor, now at our table. Round Table, the last honest pizza and proud sponsor of the Cal Bears.
Golden Bears basketball. You're listening to the Cal IMG Sports Network.
Nobody.
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 Nobody beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
We'll save you time. We'll save you cash. AlaskaAir.com. Vacations in a flash.
Woo! Yeah! At Alaska Airlines, we may not be the best cheerleaders.
Excuse me?
But we are really good at saving people time and money. Check out our one-stop shopping at AlaskaAir.com, where you can book your hotel and car at the same time you're scoring Alaska's low fares.
Go Alaska!
Alaska Airlines, north of expected. Book now at AlaskaAir.com.
Nobody.
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 Nobody beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
Bears are back at it on Sunday. They'll be in San Diego against the Aztecs. 1:30 with the pregame. 2 o'clock tip. Cal San Diego State on the Cal IMG Sports Network. Before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Cal Basketball on the Cal IMG Sports Network. First shot is stroked by Justin Cobbs. 7:35 remaining. 58-49 Cal. That snaps a string of 10 straight scored by McNeese State. Along with Todd McKim, Matt Chazin out at the studios. John Trinidad, our producer and engineer, courtside. Roxy Bernstein with you at Haas Pavilion. Second shot by Cobbs. Up and in. He's 4 of 4 at the line. And the lead is back to 10. 59-49 Cal. And that's now 20 straight free throws made by Cobbs. Out near midcourt for McNeese. Jeremy Mitchell. Ball stripped from Patrick Richard. Gets it back right side against Cobbs. At the arc. Crossover dribble. Step back three is long. And the rebound crab for Cal. Gutierrez lobs it ahead. Cobbs leaking out. Pass behind him. Bears saw him too late. He recovers. And pulls it back out left sideline. Cobbs approaching 7 minutes to go off a camp screen to the top. Right wing Crab with the ball. Right corner Gutierrez. Inside Solomon. Fouled from behind going up. He'll shoot two. Daniel Richard his fourth. It's the 9th against McNeese State with 6:58 remaining.
Yeah, good job by Richard to get the post position, and then Jorge made the really smart pass. He saw that the defensive player was on Richard's right shoulder, so he just led him to the basket. Passed that ball to the left hand, and Richard went up for the shot and then got fouled from behind.
Solomon sticks the first. 2 of 3 at the line tonight. 4 points for the Bears sophomore center, making his 9th straight start here tonight. Second shot, Solomon gets it. Hits both. The Bears are back up 12 now. 61-49. Jogging the ball up. Cannon. Off to his left. Dante Cannon pressured by Gutierrez out near the center circle. Mitchell moves in at Crabb. Shovels it left side. Cannon circles to the top. Forced out by Gutierrez. Left wing with the ball. Mitchell approaches the arc. Toward the left corner at the top. Lob inside for Turner by Daniel Richard rather. Broken up by the Bears and stolen. And Camp has it. Ahead for Cobbs down the center. Cut off with the left elbow. Backs it out. Bears up 12. Inside 6.5 to play. They've led by as many as 18. Right elbow Camp. Back to the basket. Hands off to Crabb. Spin to the free throw line. Gutierrez to the top. To his right. Down the right. Leans in. Banks it in off the window. A darting move to the basket. And looking for a foul. Didn't get the call. 63-49.
Just kind of weaving his way through the almost like bowling pins in there.
Down the left. Turner had the ball stripped on an entry pass. Crabb comes away with it for the Bears. Gutierrez up the left side. Jorge backs it away. Goes for Cobbs near midcourt left side. Justin off a Camp screen. Left side of the arc. Beats Camp at the free throw line. Moves into the key. Left corner Cobbs. Left swing with the ball off a Camp screen again toward the top. Cobbs moves in. Throws for Camp. Baseline left. 15-footer. Up. In. Camp from Cobbs. 65-49. 5:35 remaining. Timeout. McNeese State.
Timeout.
Clock is stopped with 5:32 to go and leaves them with just a full timeout left. The Bears have 3 30s and a full. And Cal, once McNeese threatened to come back into the game, put a little run together to push it out to 16. Actually, they're taking their full timeout here, so it leaves them with a 30. Team fouls, 9 on McNeese State, 5 against Cal. Possession arrow points toward the Cowboys here.
Well, the Bears getting a couple of stops, and quite frankly, McNeese finally starting to miss some of those really tough jump shots that they were able to make most of the first half. And at the other end, the Bears have found something that works. Screen and roll against, putting the McNeese bigs in screen and roll, and they just don't have the lateral foot speed or quickness to keep up with it. If it doesn't work the first time, do it again. If it doesn't work the second time, work it the third time. And the Bears have found something at the offensive end that's really successful right now.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by State Farm Insurance. All season long, State Farm is a proud sponsor of Cal basketball. Single game Pac-12 conference tickets are on sale now to the general public. Don't miss your chance to be at Haas Pavilion when UCLA, Stanford, Arizona, and all Pac-12 rivals come to Berkeley. Tickets start at only $15 for youth. Get your tickets today by calling 800-GO-BEARS or online, calbears.com. 5:32 left. California 65. McNeese State 49. Ball comes in for McNeese off to the left sideline. Jeremy Mitchell against Crabb off a screen from Turner. He's doubled way out there. Turner high post left. At the top, Cannon. Pump fake. Camp flies by, steps into a 17-footer. Good straight on. Dante Cannon, a season-high 15.
Yeah, he had guys running right after him, and he not deterred. Good concentration.
65-51 Cal. Cobbs out near midcourt. Middle of the floor against Cannon. Backs it out near the center circle and the big Cal logo. Bounce pass right elbow. Camp squares up to his left. Takes Guidry off the dribble. Left side Crabb. Pick and roll. Camp drives in. Fouled by Turner. And Harper hit the deck hard. Landing on his back down low left. And Mike Montgomery is not happy with Tom Spitznagel, feeling that should not just be a common foul. Harper hit the deck hard, landing on the small of his back.
Yeah, you could see that one coming. They ran the screen and roll, and Turner came from the weak side, and he went straight up, and Harper went into him, and it was not going to be pretty. And Harper, as you mentioned, came right back down on his back, his tailbone, even maybe the right elbow, which has got a little mark on it as well. So he's going to walk this one off.
They've done away in college basketball this year. The new rule, there is no longer an intentional foul in the rules. The rules are now, they're a flagrant 1 and a flagrant 2, similar to the NBA style, and how you determine the severity if it warrants more than just a common foul.
But I think in that case, Roxy, Turner didn't come down with the arms. It was a hard foul, no question about it. Two big bodies going at it, but I didn't think it warranted any excessive penalty.
Camp at the line, shooting 2, 4:59 remaining. Fourth against Rudy Turner. First shot by Harper is in.
That's a good sign. I mean, you get fouled hard like that. Really shows a lot when you can step up to the free throw line in some pain and drill that first one.
One more for Camp. Harper at the stripe. Second one on the way. He hit them both, a swish. And he's in double digits with 10. 67-51 Cal. That's the 10th team foul against McNeese, and Cal in the double bonus for the rest of the night. 4:50 remaining. Front court right. Mitchell for McNeese. Double team forced out near midcourt. Off to the left side, Cannon. Cannon around Gutierrez into the key. Down left off bounce. Force the pass inside for Turner. Camp comes away with it for the Bears. Outlets Gutierrez up the right side. Jorge, front court right. Plays it back to Cobb's right sideline. Against the McNeese man-to-man, they've switched defenses all night. Cobbs tries to turn the corner to the top. Beats Camp, baseline right. 18-footer, too strong. And the rebound, Cannon, McNeese State. 4:20 remaining. Cannon drops it back left side. Patrick Richard off a Turner screen off to the right side. At the arc, here is Guidry. Swings it left. Outside the loop, Cannon. Down the left, Turner. Doubled in the post. Pass out. Deflected, stolen by Gutierrez. Leads Cobbs on the break. Down the right. Glides in for a right-hand finger roll. 4 minutes left. 69-51 Cal.
Beautiful pass by Jorge and an extra effort by Cobbs to fill that wing.
Cal's matched their largest lead here. Front court right for the Cowboys. Here is Patrick Richard. Off a Turner's screen toward the top. Double, dribbles out of it to the right. Right baseline, leans in, off balance runner against Solomon. Sits in the rim and falls through. Trying to draw a foul, didn't get the call, but got the hoop.
This kid is a good basketball player. He can play for a lot of schools.
3.5 to go. 69-53 California. Across the timeline, Cobbs moves in left to the lane. Bounce past Solomon, inside, diving attempt. Guidry steals it for McNeese. Good defense by the Cowboys. Front court left, Mitchell a three in transition is long. Cobbs the rebound, fouled underneath with 3:13 to play and a timeout on the floor. Cal leading by 16 on the Cal IMG Sports Network.
At Bank of the West, we know there's something special about where we live. Something that pushes us to keep reimagining what's possible. For example, right now, the greatest movie of the decade is being written by a waiter somewhere in Portland. Right now, in New Mexico, a college professor is developing a prototype for a silent leaf blower. A winemaker in Sonoma just perfected a Cabernet grape soda that will someday be her fortune. While a 16-year-old flipping burgers in Denver works on a menu that will one day win a James Beard Award. And right now, in Iowa, a car that runs on Brussels sprouts is being imagined by a fourth grader who runs from them. You see, there's a spirit in the West that drives us to do more. This spirit is in our customers, our employees, and our DNA. And it's yet another reason to go West. Bank of the West. Member FDIC.
Best girlfriend ever. I swung the fridge door open and saw the most horrific sight. Not a single cold beverage, not a single Coors Light. I grabbed my keys. It was time to hit the store, but stopped when I heard a knock at the door. It was my girlfriend, bearing gifts of Coors Light. Best girlfriend ever? You got that right.
Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Cold hard fact, when it comes to Rocky Mountain Cold Coors Light, remember, 21 means 21. With great beer comes great responsibility. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
The Cal Athletics calendar is brought to you by AT&T Advertising Solutions, reminding you to search local, find local, and save local with AT&T Real Yellow Pages and YP.com. An abbreviated calendar for you. The volleyball team, first round of the NCAA tournament at Pepperdine, will face North Carolina on Thursday. And the women's basketball team back at home after getting a win over Joanne Boyle, the former Bear coach, and the Virginia Cavaliers yesterday in Hawaii. They'll be back home Friday and Saturday for a tournament. And that is your athletics calendar, brought to you by AT&T.
Justin Cobbs at the line for the Bears coming out of the timeout. Rudy Turner has fouled out for McNeese with 8 points. He is replaced by Daniel Richard. 69-53 California leading. 3:13 remaining. And Cal in the double bonus for the rest of the night. Cobb's first free throw is a swish. He is now 5 of 5 at the line. 7 points off the bench, all in the second half. One more coming here for Cobbs. And it's on the way, and it's in. He's 6 of 6 tonight. He has made 22 consecutive free throws. And it's an 18-point lead, matching Cal's largest, 71-53. Front court right, Patrick Richard rubs off a Daniel Richard screen out near midcourt. Camp is checked out, by the way. Robert Thurman in for Cal. Out near the center line, Cannon. Inside 3 minutes to go. Mitchell left side, way out there. Against Crabb. Up a screen from Daniel Richard. Thurman cuts him off at the pass. Moving in left to the lane. Jeremy Mitchell throws baseline left. 17-footer is good by Daniel Richard. His first points tonight. 71-55 Bears. Against pressure, right sideline. Gutierrez in the backcourt. Middle of the floor to Cobbs. Waits for traffic to clear and brings it across himself. Inside 2.5 minutes to play. Cobbs calling for motion at the head of the key. Left side, Gutierrez pumps, moves behind a Solomon screen. The foul line, feeds inside. Solomon goes inside. Foul going up. Nifty move inside Solomon. The pump fake. The defender Guidry flew by, and then Solomon was fouled going up underneath. Foul against Patrick Richard, his fourth. With 2:18 to play, Richard Solomon will shoot two.
Yeah, you can tell the coaching staff has really emphasized with Richard, get under control, get set, get your legs underneath you, then power the shot up. And eventually, he'll do that a little quicker. Right now, he's getting fouled and not being able to finish. And eventually, he'll get to the point, not only will he make the basket, but he'll also get fouled. So
he missed the first.
It's a process for him.
Patrick Richard can leave. Kevin Hardy in. So is Adrian Fields. Solomon, second one, rattles off, and the rebound cleared underneath by Guidry as Solomon missed both. Cal by 16 points. They've led by as many as 18 here tonight. Front court right. Fields down low on the baseline right side. Guidry moves in, fumbles the ball, recovers. At the top, Daniel Richard hands off to Kevin Hardy. Right wing, Fields, shot clock at 12. Off a screen from Guidry to the top. Way outside left, Hardy puts it on the deck. Foul line pull-up shot off the left side, no good. And the rebound, Solomon, his 10th. And Richard Solomon, 10 rebounds tonight, which ties a career high. It's the third time in his career he has pulled down 10 rebounds. Cobbs across the double screen to the top, off to his left. Picks up his dribble. Gutierrez at the top. Off to the right side, Crabb backs it away. Shot clock at 15. Cobbs right side, pump fake into the key to the basket. Floater, blocked, knocked around inside, tipped out of bounds, last touch by Cal. And it goes to McNeese State, 1:22 remaining. Emerson Murray, Bach, and Jeff Powers in. Solomon, Crabb, and Gutierrez check out for Cal. For McNeese State, DeShera Guidry and Daniel Richard leave. In for the first time is Tyson Queen, a 6'5 senior from Baytown, Texas, into the ball game. And Jeremy Mitchell comes back along with McPherson. Across the line, Hardy off to his right. At the top, off to his right. Goes to Hardy's. Foul line, McPherson. Right corner, Hardy steps out. 1 minute to go. Here's Fields on the drive. Lost the ball in the lane. Knocked around, stolen. Emerson Murray of the Bears. Plays it to Cobbs. Cal with the ball, leading it by 16. Here is Cobbs. Outside left, Powers. Shot clock at 20. Out near the center circle, here's Powers. Off to his right, Murray with the ball. Drives into the key. Left corner, Powers. Eyes a three. Got it, Jeff Powers from the corner. His second three of the year. 73-55 Cal, 30.9 to go. Mike Montgomery quickly takes a 30 to get Rafi Chelian in the game. The walk-on, the 5'11 freshman, will replace Cobbs. As Justin leads at 8 points, all in the second half. And Hardy will walk the ball up. Cal will improve to 6-1. Leading by 2 at the half. They lead it by 18 right now. Right side, Mitchell with the ball. McNeese will fall to 3-3 in splitting on their California swing between Sac State and the Bay Area. Driving inside, Mitchell drops it off. Shot swatted at the rim by the Bears. 10 seconds to go. Penetrating inside, reverse layup. Nice spin move by Kevin Hardy.
I think Bach got the block.
Yeah, the Bach party inside. Chalian across the timeline right side. That'll do it. Ball game over. And the final score, California 73, McNeese State 57. California improves to 6-1 on the year, 5-0 here in Berkeley, while McNeese State falls to 3-3. As it was a little hairy for a while in the first half, Todd. McNeese led by as many as 6 points early. Then Cal erupted, took the lead on a late 3 to end the first half, then blew out McNeese State in the second half.
Yeah, I think the key was the end of the first half there. Back-to-back three-pointers by Jorge and Alan Crabb, and they just kind of picked that up in the second half. Both Jorge and Alan had really, really solid offensive games tonight after a struggle, quite frankly, for the first 18.5 minutes, but the Bears found some things they could do. They penetrated the zone, and then when they forced McNeese State into the man-to-man, they just carved them up from there.
California puts up 45 points in the second half, and California with the win here, 73-57 over McNeese State, and the Golden Bears now 5-1, as Todd and I are now joined courtside by Jorge Gutierrez, who led Cal with 26 points tonight, and Jorge was a little